Many years ago, for the Nintendo 64, there was a video game called The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. But what does this game have to do with your life, right? You're probably wondering that, you're like, what does Zelda, have you ever played Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask? What does this game specifically, the Majora's Mask, have to do with your life? Well, actually, honestly, it has everything to do with your life, my friend. Because in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, you play as the protagonist Link, who, if you ever played Legend of Zelda, that's the main character. You're this elf dude, and you have to rescue Zelda, the princess, in Hyrule from Ganondorf, this evil, like, just really evil dude. But Ocarina of Time is a great game. You never played it. Twilight Princess, phenomenal game. But anyway, Majora's Mask was a lot different than the rest of the series. And it's one of the darkest in the series, because you play as Link, but you have to stop the moon. So the moon from crashing into the planet in the land of Termina. And you have to find this Skull Kid who's able to use this artifact called the Majora's Mask. It's a mask he puts on. Actually, you put in a lot of different masks in this game. And you use the ocarina, which is a flute, to control time. And so the Skull Kid has this mask, and he's causing the moon to crash into Termina in 3 days. And you have 3 days' time in that game to run around, find ways to slow down time, and to go back in time, and you have to stop the Skull Kid. But you have to control your time. And this is why it's so relevant to you. It's why this video game is so relevant to you in your life as an entrepreneur, as a conscious creator of your destiny, to be able to control your days, because you only have a certain amount of days on this planet, my friend, to do with what you will. And you better enjoy the time that you have on this planet, on our amazing Earth, and control your time effectively, control your days effectively. And so, if you have a job right now, you need to be able to control what you do in that time before you go into that job. And when you're not in that job, working on your business, managing your time effectively is essential. And so you may not be able to put on masks or use an ocarina to control time, but you need to have that kind of urgency. Like the world's gonna end possibly, that the moon's gonna crash into Earth if you don't manage your time effectively and get a lot of stuff done. So really this video is about urgency. It's about really having that sense of urgency that things can happen, in your life. Unexpected things can happen, of course, but even your worst case scenarios can happen if you do not work on the things that matter in the time given to you. So obviously, if you don't pursue the things that matter while you're here on this planet, then on your final breath, the final breath you take, you're going to be filled with so much regret. And you're going to wonder if you could have done more. But you have all the time right now to make things happen. Even if you have a job, again, put in the right focused work and effort in the time when you have available. Work on the things that matter. Figure out the things that are most important and focus on those. As someone with ADD, I'll be completely honest and open with you. I don't always manage my time effectively. Sometimes my focus is out and is all over the place, and I don't focus on the right things at the right time. But it's essential that you do that, and that you have that sense of urgency. And you make it so that something horrible could happen, like the moon crashing into our planet, if you don't make something happen. So just develop this sense of urgency. You don't have to put on a mask again. You don't have to buy an ocarina on eBay and learn different tunes, because that's not going to help you slow down time for real. But I do recommend you check out Legend of Zelda someday. Play that video game. It's a cool video game. There's nothing wrong with video games. Just don't devote your life to it and focus on your business and do that. Make sure you're doing well with that before you play video games, because video games aren't going to help you really progress in life, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you find value in this video, then please share it with someone that you think could benefit, and I'll be adding more videos over time. I just shot this video because I didn't make a video or really hardly any post on my Facebook in the last few days. It's kind of sad. It's not what I usually do. Just got into a funk, and you know, it happens to the best of us, right? But here I came back providing this value for you. Hope you enjoyed.